What's going on, guys? Discover back again with the Daniil Kvyat career mode in Russia after winning Japan. Let's see if we can get another one. Ron pole. Gonna be hard against these Mercedes in the straight lines, but this is one of my best tracks, and yeah, I don't really have any worries about not winning, but we're gonna be going for a podium at least.
Right, let's be patient going into turn one. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
And the green lights are out and we're off. And of course, like I suspected, we were going to get jumped by the Mercedes off the line. Going to try to give these two the room. Kimi Raikkonen coming up next to me. Getting a phone call, but I'm going to ignore it. If we can get onto the inside of Kimi, barely touching him. Okay, yeah, we kind of nudged into him there. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a warning. Alright, on to attack the Mercedes, preferably just Rosberg so we can gain some more points. Gonna kick it up in the rich mix. Gonna follow into the Rosberg. Try not to extend the track limits there. I'm gonna dive it in to the inside of Rosberg, take the spot. I actually didn't think I was gonna make that move until right after I did it. Well, until I was already doing it. On our way to attack Hamilton. Kind of losing the back end after going onto the curb there.
Brake hard into the next couple of corners. The brakes are running too cold.
Here we are onto the back of Hamilton. Okay, I thought we were a little bit closer than what we actually were. Onto the straight. Let's see if we can outpower Hamilton. I doubt it. Even though we're in rich mix, we could get a slipstream. We're gonna take this corner, and we completely overshoot it. That was a golden opportunity there. I just kind of mucked that one up. See, oh shit. Oops. Let's see if we can make the same move in. Okay, yep. We're not going to be able to make the same move like we did on Rosberg. See if we can make a new one. Get onto the back of them and tap them just a bit.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
As we get our DRS.
Happy with the current tire condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Overshooting it again.
Hamilton's in first place.
I know. We're in the middle of a Mercedes sandwich right here.
Faster through
Rosberg kind of gamed on me after I overshot both those corners. Well, those few corners. Up onto the back of Hamilton. We're definitely going to get him if we get DRS, and we do. We're going to go to the outside of him. I think we're going to make the move cleanly, and we get Hamilton. As we extend track limits. Oops. Exceed track limits, sorry, not extend. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it's the same thing. See if we can pull away from these Mercedes.
Until our pit window opens, we're going to put you on the prime tyre.
I don't really get the new fuel thing. I guess minus 0.18 means I'm not good to go. See if we can get this car dialed in just a little bit more. So Hamilton gets the best of us on that straight.
In terms of fuel, we're now at about 75% of our starting load.
Oh, extended track limits again. That was actually a little scary right there. He may get DRS, I'm not too sure. Ooh, got a little slide in the back of that.
You're developing quite a lead over Hamilton. You're pulling away by 5/10 a lap. Okay, you're locking your rear tyres. You might want to move the brake balance forward.
No, Rosberg has overtaken Hamilton. This is where I'm expecting them to get close to me, so. 'I think they're out of DRS range. Well, actually, no, it looks like he was actually catching up. Well, we may have already been out of DRS range, but, yeah, they're just flat out faster than us on the straights. Overdriving that corner once again, exceeding the track. The fuel is in the plus, I feel better about that. Two seconds over Hamilton. It's probably just going to be those two overtaking each other through here, and that's not going to allow them to catch me! Oh my god! I need to stop looking back. Jesus. This game's making me have a damn heart attack.
Going standard revs. Pit in. Fuel-wise, we have around 60% of our starting fuel remaining at this stage.
We're about to come in for our stop. Getting onto primes. Oh shit. Kind of overdriving that there just a little bit. That may cost us a little time, but I'm not too worried about it.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
Ooh, oh, I was about to say Hamilton might get held up by the Ferrari.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Another teammate coming up behind us. Messing with the brake bias and locked up. Letting our teammate go past us. Not very good at all. I was about to say, usually the brake bias in the back really helps me out, but not today.
Daniil is the next car ahead of you.
Probably gonna get DRS on Ricciardo. Go to the inside of our teammate.
Nice move. Good job.
Thank you very much. We come to pass the Williams and then on to Raikkonen and Rosberg. I feel it's going way well. It went up a little bit.
Right, 50% fuel remaining. 50% of our starting fuel load remains.
Kind of lifting and coasting before going into the corners.
Data shows the tires are okay right now.
Oh, that's not gonna help us out there though.
For the next few laps at least.
Well, may have. I'm not too sure. Ooh. Getting onto that green there, the AstroTurf or whatever it is. I guess AstroTurf, I'm not too sure.
You need to slow
Oh.
down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Yep. I turned in way too early there. Got to a pretty comfortable lead. Hamilton's overtaken Rosberg since Rosberg's come out of the pit. Like I said, all those two are going to do is overtake each other, and that's just going to allow me to get further and further away from them.
Okay, we've lost over half of our initial fuel load now. We're down to 40% fuel.
Cross the line with just a few laps to go. About 3 or 4.
Hamilton's losing a second lap to you. He's dropping behind.
Still pulling away from the Mercedes. So you like Valtteri Bottas, the Mercedes. Mercedes. I don't know. He said. I don't know. He says it kind of weird. Mercedes. It's probably not weird to him. Not weird to Finnish people. I don't know. It's not his first language, so who cares? Just imagine if he would have done what Romain Grosjean would have done and went to Haas because of the Ferrari power. Granted, you're closer to Ferrari than you are at Williams, but I don't know. I guess Valtteri wants to stay competitive, and why would you go to a team that probably won't be as competitive in the first season, which I honestly think they're going to be very competitive in seasons to come, just because living in America, knowing about Gene Haas, rooting for a driver in NASCAR that, you know, drives for Gene Haas. Yeah. I have a feeling they'll probably be fighting for, you know, top 5s, podiums, and wins in the next 5 years. Even though I'm sounding a little enthusiastic, but I mean, Gene Haas knows how to win. He has the right people with him too. Saving a lot of fuel there, getting up to the 90, getting up to plus 0.95. Now we're definitely going to kick it up to Rich and just leave these guys behind. Gonna run this baby dry. This is a really fun track to drive. This is probably my favorite track to drive, to be honest. Yeah. I think I have a visitor here. I don't know. I think it could be the person who was just ringing me. And if that's the case, she'll probably coming and be mad at me. That's okay. Yes, it is. It is. I can hear them coming. They're opening my door. They're here. Ooh, losing the back end there. Not too worried about the fuel, even though he told me I had 0.25 left. Down to 0.76 of fuel. Coming on to the last lap. Our gap to Rosberg is 11 seconds. Closer to 12, we'll round that to 12 seconds on Rosberg. I'm just going to assume him and Hamilton are still overtaking each other down to 0.73 of fuel. That'll get us to the end easily. Coming on to the longest straight on the track, I think. On to the last straight that will give us DRS, even though we don't get it. Granted, there's no one around us. Don't want to exceed that. Trying to keep this last lap clean as possible. Too late now, bud. Onto the penultimate straight. Fastest in practice, fastest in quali, fastest lap in the race, lead every single lap. Winning the Russian and the home Grand Prix of Daniil Kvyat. Oh, I don't think it gets any smoother than that one. That's going to help us out a lot in the championship as well, depending on if Lewis finished ahead of Nico. I don't think we'll be in the lead of, I'm not too sure. Maybe we're down into the teens as far as the deficit.
The race win goes to Russia's Daniil Kvyat with a superb drive that blew away the
Ricciardo down in 7th, not really helping us at all. And the constructors, Kimi passing Seb after that first lap contact to finish 4th, outrunning everyone. Fastest lap. We got the fastest lap by a little bit over a second, but that drop off after we hit Ricciardo was freaking amazing, winning 12 seconds over the Mercedes. Alright, let's go to the points. 17 points behind Rosberg. Rosberg overtakes Raikkonen in the points. Vettel back in 14 points back. 17 points back. Hamilton 51 points back. That's a shame because it seems like he's been a little bit faster than Rosberg over the entire season. He's just gotten to a lot of spats. Yeah, full force attack, I guess. Gonna attempt to win all the remaining races. Full 142 points back in the constructors. Ferrari leading that over Mercedes. Even though Mercedes have been looking good. But, yeah, probably the easiest race of the season so far. Yeah, easy enough. Yeah. If you like the video, follow on Twitch, follow on subscribe on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you think your friend might like the video, share it with your friend. If you don't like the video, tell me what I could do better to make the videos not suck. If you like it too, tell me what else I can do to make it suck less or make it better. I don't know. But until next time, discover something when we go to my home Grand Prix in Texas, even though I don't live in Texas. I live in America. It's American Grand Prix. Unless Mexico's before America. If that's the case, I just fucked all that up. But yeah, till next time, see you guys.